Hello, Dr. Dyke Drummond here with the first of our Burnout Prevention Power Tools video. Remember back in the last of the Burnout Basic videos where I said in order to address your own burnout, you have to make some changes at work, change some of the things that are causing you stress at work. Let me show you in this video a 3-step process that will guide the changes that you make, that will always keep you on track to building a more ideal job. Step number 1 is to build your own ideal job description. What do I mean? Well, most people, when I talk to them about their job, they'll tell me what they don't like about it. They'll tell me what they would want to change. If they're thinking about changing jobs, they're telling me what they're running away from about this job. Most of them don't have an idea of what their ideal job would be. And by that I mean, if you had a magic wand and you could wave it, what's your ideal job description in a perfect world? I encourage you to take some time to sit down with some paper and some colored pens and write down what kind of patients would you be seeing, doing what kinds of things with them, and what kind of setting, with what kind of team, for what kind of pay, and what kind of an organization. Write down exactly what you want, what you would run towards. That's your ideal job description. Most people don't pay any attention to that at all. We just cope with the way things are done around here, and we let somebody else define our job. You don't have to do that anymore if you don't want to. If this job isn't exactly what you want, you can create an ideal job description, and I'll show you how to start moving in that direction. Once you have your ideal job description, you simply make a Venn diagram, a 2-circle Venn diagram. Looks sort of like this. One circle is your ideal job description. The second circle is this job. And my question to you is, if those two things were a Venn diagram, how much overlap is there in percent right now? Most of the people that I work with tell me they're really happy if there's a 65 to 80% overlap between this job and their ideal job. Most people are suffering from pretty significant burnout if that overlap is down around 5, 10, 15, 25%. Now, if you've got an idea of your ideal job description and you're noticing what your overlap is in percentage and it's low, let's say it's 30%, great notice. The first thing you've got to do in order to make some change is to notice how it is right now. That's not good or bad, it just is what it is. Step number 3, right? So you've got your ideal job description, you've made the Venn diagram. Step number 3 is to ask yourself this question. If I was going to make these circles overlap even more, if I was going to push this job to be more in alignment with my ideal job, what would I change? And typically when I ask somebody that question, they say, well, I would change A and B and C and D and E and F. They make a list. That list is your master plan. And if you're looking for what you would change to lower your stress on the job, just take one of those items on that master plan list and start to make changes in it at work now. Otherwise, you're stuck in Einstein's insanity definition, remember? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Let me go through these 3 steps again because they're very simple and they're extremely powerful. 1, always know what you want. Have your ideal job description written down. 2, make the Venn diagram and ask yourself, what's the overlap in percent right now? 3, ask yourself the question, if I was going to increase the overlap, what would I change? And write down that list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it all in the same folder so you can look at it once a month and update it. Then pick one of the action steps on your master plan and start to make little baby changes at work. Ask other people to help you. Tell them what you're doing. Hey, I'm trying to lower my stress with regards to charting. How can we as a team share this load more effectively? That's one example. So those 3 steps will always keep you creating a more ideal job. You'll always be making small changes at work to lower your stress. And Because the process is you asking yourself these questions, it doesn't matter where you are in the organization. This will work for anybody who takes on the 3 steps. So that's one of our burnout prevention power tools, the 3 steps to keep you always building a more ideal job. I'll see you in one of the additional burnout prevention power tools real soon.